Cool. So, welcome to your singing lesson. All right. So first we're gonna start with just like basic singing posture, and the way you want to go about that is you want to think about making sure that your feet should be like around like shoulder width, yeah, and try to like make sure that your knees are slightly bent. Right? You don't want to pass out if you're standing for like a long time, um, and then just try to like elongate kind of your abdomen a little bit. Okay. Yeah, make sure that you're not like hunched over. So bring your arms up and put them together. And now when you lower your arms, try to keep your chest in the same place. Ready? Yeah. So it kind of opens it up. You can have like a bigger sense of posture. Make sure that you keep your shoulders down. You want to make sure everything's relaxed. So any of this, like you shouldn't really have any tension in your body. So just try to make sure you eliminate that as much as you can. And then just tilt your head forward just very slightly. Yeah. So almost like you're kind of like looking down, just like slightly down from parallel. Cool. Yeah. Nice. Does that feel like natural or unnatural?
Feels good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. It should feel like you're doing something, but it shouldn't feel like you're overdoing anything. Cool. So now we're just gonna start with like typical breathing, like exercises. So I'm just gonna count you in. So it'll be 4 in, and then we're gonna do 8 out. Cool. And just do it on like a small like. Cool. All right. So 1, 2, in, out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Now in, 2, 3, 4. Cool, now let's try that, and we're gonna buzz. So we're gonna put our lips together and we're gonna make a. Cool. So let's try to do in for 4 and then out for 12.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Breathe in.
Yeah, breathe in for 4 and then out for 12 on the buzz. Okay. Nice? Alright. So 5, 6, and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. Alright. And now we're gonna do it one more time, and try to maintain the same amount of like vibration in your buzz, and also let's just try to do it like as long as you can. Cool. See how far you can get up to. Cool.
Yep.
All right. 5, 6, and in. 1.
Did you say buzz?
Yeah, we're gonna buzz.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Ready? 5, 6, in. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good job. So you kind of want to feel everything kind of like vibrating in there, right? And that's kind of the point. Is you want to make sure that all of your air is going through, so it can kind of vibrate around like in your head. Cool. All right. Now we're gonna buzz. Same exact thing, and we're gonna just go up the scale. All right. So it's gonna be. Cool. Alright. Ready? 5, 6, and 1, last time. Sorry, 5, 6, ready, and. Yeah, good. Cool. So one thing you can just kind of be aware of is try to make sure that as much as you're keeping like all of that buzz forward, try to think about the air coming from like a little bit lower and try to feel it like resonating in the back of your voice a little bit as you're playing or as you're singing. Yeah. So good. Now we're gonna do some vowel stuff, and so it's gonna be you're gonna go on an M, and then we're gonna go. It's gonna be. And then so we're gonna stay on the D for that, and we're gonna go to oo, e, and ah. Yeah. And so what you want to try to think of is when you're doing these vowels, especially the ones that are kind of up closer, like the oo and e's. Make sure that they're not coming from like the front of your mouth, even though they're kind of that's where the sound like is formatting. You want to make sure that the air is coming from like more behind, so it's not like ooh, it's like ooh. So it gives a little bit more depth. So, all right, ready? All So that makes sense?
Yeah.
Alright. So let's do that one more time. Staying on D. And so it's oo, e, and ah. Alright. 1, 2. 1, 2. So just try to think about all of that resonance coming from like that continuation of the buzz and stuff. You want to feel all of that kind of vibrating in your head a little bit, making sure that you're phonating properly. Anyway. All right, let's do. Do you want to do some sirens?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So sirens obviously is just going up and down, right? So let's try to start from our lowest register, and then we'll go up as high as we can, and we'll go back down, right? And as you do it, try to make sure everything's relaxed, right? As you go up to your falsetto and stuff, you're gonna might want to tense up your throat, right, and kind of cause your Adam's apple to kind of move up. So just try to allow everything to stay very relaxed as you do it, okay? Ready? All right, let's start low. Yeah. All right, ready? Yeah, there you go. You got it. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so let's do. We're just gonna do some full scales, right? And if you feel like you need to go into your falsetto, then you can. But it'd be cool if you could kind of push yourself to try to stay in your head voice as much as you can, just to kind of understand that. And then when you feel like you're ready to go into your head voice, then you can go in there. Cool. All right. Start on D. Cool. All right. So it'll just be. Cool. So it's just up, fifth, up, down, and then up to the ninth and back. Cool.
What syllable?
Let's do it on. Do we do? So it's oo, Yeah, I might not like play all of the scale, but see if you can try to continue on.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I try.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright. Yeah. It's pretty good. Just I think one thing that might help is if you try to think about like pushing some of your vowels like back a little bit, like they sound like a little bit bright. So I think if you think about like relaxing your like the breath and like your lower and like lowering your diaphragm, I think just like allow it to kind of like allow your shoulders and your jaw to relax a little bit, so the air can kind of like fill up your mouth, and so it doesn't come from like so up front. Does that make sense?
Yeah, put the vowels back.
Yeah, yeah, if you can, and it'll help. It'll help kind of like fill up the sound, and it'll also help you kind of with like pitch if that's something that you are working on. You know. Cool. So now we're gonna do something that's working on coordinated onset. Do you know what coordinated onset is?
Can you review it with me?
Yeah. So coordinated onset is making sure that when you start like or when you start singing and you allow the breath to come out, it doesn't come from your vocal cords being closed, and so they're already relaxed and open, so they're allowed to. You can start without it like being like a harsh attack. So like one would be like uh 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 uh. You can hear like the air pushing against my vocal cords, and then it kind of comes as a burst, as opposed to like uh 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 uh. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna do. Cool. So it's we're just gonna do ah. Cool. So yeah, and try to think about making sure that you stay open and relaxed throughout those ahs. Cool. All right. 5, 6. Sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to relax all that. Sorry. Yeah. Alright, one more. Sorry. 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. that's kind of a tough thing to kind of figure out. Is it's really like trying to keep your throat open. But yeah, you did a good job of it. Yeah, I think if I think if I think you can be a little bit more confident with your voice, just a little bit. Yeah, I think you can try to stay in your chest voice a little bit more. I think if you um, put a little bit more air into your chest voice, it'll help you be like a little bit more confident with it. But obviously, like being more confident, putting more air, and then putting more air and being confident are kind of related to each other. So I just try that out in your own time.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Good job.
Thanks.
Great.
Oh boy.